Yes. Now go
Okay.
to the top. Go to the
Yes.
top. ইয়াত আপোনালোকে চাওক ইয়াত কেইটামান বস্তু আছে. Please listen to this very carefully. Here the applicant details are there, and here it is mentioned as offer accepted. Okay. ইয়াৰ পাছত আমাৰ domicile related বহুত খিনি question আহিছিলে, domicile আছে নে নাই, but there could be situations where fee waiver তেওঁলোকে no কৰি থৈছিলে. In that case what would be the situation? Family income বেলেগ দি থৈছিলে. In that case what would be the situation? For all of these enhancements are made. So Mohsen, you can take us through this family income details.
Yeah.
Because
so before going to the family income details, I need to inform you that there is a view document option. Want to see each and every document of this particular and coming back to that previous screen. So this is the part that we have introduced in this particular admission session for the some checks and balances related to the fee waiver admissions. Okay. So here you can see the family income details, like this particular applicant applied in domicile of Assam is yes, and this is the uploaded document which has been uploaded by the applicant in the profile section. And this is the applied for fee waiver yes. So students selected the fee waiver as yes, and this is the income proof document. So if you want to view the domicile upload, you can click on that particular option. And if you want to see the family income document, click on the view income document. So likewise you can see both the documents. So this is the testing applicant, so that's why the document showing like that. So if any of the college wants to update the family income details of any of the application, they can click on the update button. So there are some checks that we have implemented. So right now there is a combined family income is up to 4 lakh. So the fee waiver should be allowed up to the 4 lakh. So if I am clicking not applicable, then fee waiver and the domicile part will be hide. And if I am going to select the up to 4 lakh, and if I select this fee waiver as a no, then this particular student should not be applicable for the fee waiver scheme or fee waived admission. So they need to click on the yes button. Once they click on the yes, fee waiver as yes, then the family income document, the document which has been uploaded by the applicant, will be available here. If they want to re-upload the document, they can click on the re-upload and choose the file. If they click on the re-upload, yes, Sanjalji.
It also show that if the family income is shown more than 4 lakh, then there is no. So if it is more than 4 lakhs, if it is up to 5 lakhs, put up to 5 lakhs. Here again, they are not eligible for fee waiver or anything else. So it is this system check is made very categorically that the family income as per notification has to be up to 4 lakhs for the student to be eligible for fee waiver. So the combined family income, once the students put as 4 lakh, wasn't put 4 lakh. So after putting 4 lakh also, this there could be a case that student the family income is 4 lakh, but the student do not have any other is not claiming fee waiver, do not wish to claim fee waiver, or does not have any supporting document in that regard. So in that case also the admission should not stop. That's why here they will mark as family income as 4 lakh, but fee waiver can be marked either as yes or no. But in a situation where the student has marked their fee waiver as no, so here is a possibility where the college can edit it. The students for whatever reason has not marked. So it is very important that this fee waiver scheme reaches out to the needy and to the person who deserves it. So for that reason, if there is a situation where the student for whatever reason has not marked themselves during the application process, has marked fee waiver as no. So here, once the college is updating it, these are the processes. The combined family income has to be up to 4 lakh. And within up to 4 lakh, if the documents are available, then they will mark as fee waiver yes. And then other documents have to be entered. If they're not entering any document, if they do not have any documents, still they can proceed by clicking on no. So now we'll proceed with yes. Now we'll proceed with yes. And under yes also there is second check, that is for them to be able to claim fee waiver, they have to have a domicile of Assam.
So if they selected here as a no, then they are not allowed for the fee waiver. So this is the check which has been enabled on the this particular screen as well. Okay. So there is a warning that we have shown, like fee waiver applicants should have the Assam domicile.
Okay.
So if they click on the re-upload option, but they didn't upload any of the document. So if they are going to click on the save button, the earlier document which has been uploaded by the applicant, by default clicking on the save button, the earlier document by defaultly saved if you can click on this particular section. Okay.
Okay,
So this
fine.
is the process of updating the family income details for availing the fee waiver scheme. If they have the fee waiver, like for example, if I am going to update this particular section and selected here as a no and update, click on save button, and have the option approve admission is a yes. Okay. Then there is a admission category as identified by HI, modify if needed. So if they want to update the admission category, they can select it from the drop down. So for example, this is the social category which has been claimed by the applicant, scheduled tribe hills. Now if I am going to select here as a scheduled caste, so there is another check that we have enabled for this admission session, like if any of the specific institute wants to award the admission in the specific quotas or in or supernumerary categories, so they want to select here as a yes. If they don't want to award the admission in the specific supernumerary category or special quota, they can simply click on the no button. If I am going to click on the yes button,
Quota here is not the reserve categories. Quotas would mean sports quota, your cultural quota. Any of these things are quota. These are not categories. So this is not to be misunderstood. So admission categories are the categories which are listed. And then the quotas are the special quota. Okay. Yeah, please.
so they need to select on the supernumerary category, like all the additional other categories and quotas available under the drop down. So if they want to select like fringe village quota, person with benchmark disability, PWVD, defense personal quota, dependent of freedom fighter, ECA quota, sports quota, university ward employee quota, Moran community of Assam, NCC, NSS. So whatever they want to select, if they are going to award the seat in this respective other categories and quotas, there is a mode of payment. So I'm showing you the process of fee waiver admission. Like there is a availed for fee waiver, no. If I am going to select here as a fee waived, and once you click on the fee waived, there is a no option for mentioning the amount or anything, because this is a fee waived admission. So that's why all the options will not be available.
Fee waiver means there is no entry of any amount whatsoever. So fee once it is clicked as fee waive, PWD is persons with disabilities. So fee waive means once it is clicked as fee waive, there is no additional payment that is allowed.
Okay, so if I am going to click on the save button, then click on OK. So here there is a pop-up like fee waiver details. A student has either not appeared or is not eligible for fee waiver, and the reason behind that he or she is not eligible. The Assam domicile is yes, and the document is uploaded. Family income is up to 4 lakh, but fee waiver they want to avail as no. That's why. So they are not allowed to grant the admission under the fee waiver scheme. If they want to update the details.
From this point, either you can click on the update fee waiver details, you'll go back to the point where you can update it, or you can close it here and then you can go ahead with going for payment either through online payment gateway or others. So mode of payment, there are three modes. One is, would like to clarify here, there are three modes. First is fee waived. That is not a mode of payment, but fee waived means there is no payment. There is no kind of payment at all. And then there are two other things. One is online, that is through integrated payment gateway. So online means the gateway which is integrated in the system. So any other mode means cash or any other form of transaction. It could be an online mode of the college or the university concerned, but that is any other mode. Online means the integrated payment gateway in the system.
Okay, so shall I proceed, Pranjali?
Yes, and you'll have to enter the fees. So for every student, for every program, so there could be different fees. There could be some self-financing program. There could be certain programs which are directly as per government uniform fee norms. So whatever the prescribed fees are and which are already notified, those fees have to be entered student by student. So that is the main thing. And it is also discussed and it was unanimously agreed in a meeting that there is no subject specific fee. It is a program fee. So if one, suppose the major is government and the minor is something else, so that should not be a situation. It is a program specific fee. So if the program is provincialized or it's a government program, so therefore the fee remains the same for across the program. And if it is a self-finance program, then that is a different fee. So in the mode of fee payment, again, I'm repeating it. Mode of fee payment, there are three modes. In fact, Mohsin ek baar drop down mein dikha. There are three modes. The fee payment, the first mode is actually not a mode of fee payment, but that is you're marking them as fee waived. So actually there are the other two modes. One is online and the second one is any other mode. So online means it is not like they've come to your college and then they're given a QR code and that is an online payment. That is an online payment, but for this process, for the process per se, online payment is a payment done through the integrated payment gateway. Any other payment outside the integrated payment gateway is considered as any other mode. So that any other mode could be either a cash transaction or an online transaction done directly to your institution outside the payment gateway. So here there is a difference. One is that if you're if they're clicking on online through integrated payment gateway, then the students can directly make a payment. And upon the success of the payment, the admission will be granted in the system. So there is an integration there. So the other mode is that they have made an online payment or they have made a cash payment. So against that, the college needs to confirm that whether the payment is credited in their account. And then once it is credited, then the transaction number has to be entered. And then only after that, manually for each student, that has to be submitted as admission granted. So these are two different things. One is the online gateway where Mohsin एक बार दोनों का ही फीस दिखा दो. पहले any other mode का दिखा दो. In any other mode, you can scroll down. You can see that there are multiple things out here. There is a transaction date, transaction status, confirm fees, so transaction ID, and all of that. All these things have to be entered manually from your end if the payment is done by any other mode. But if it is through the online payment gateway, for cash also, it would be transaction through any other mode. Any other mode means anything under the sun, anything under the sun outside the integrated payment gateway. So mode of payment, you can click on, Mohsin, you can now click on online payment gateway. So in online payment gateway, the the additional fields of transaction number, transaction details, date, and all of that, these need not be entered because here you are simply punching the fees and you are clicking on save. Once you click on save, that payment link will be active to the student in the student portal where they have accepted the offer for admissions. And once they make the payment from there, upon the subject to realization of the payment, মানে payment successful যদি হয় লগে লগে তেওঁলোকৰ সেই যেটো offer accepted আছিলে তাৰ পৰা that will change to admission granted. So Mohsin, you can continue with this online payment.
Yeah, sure, Pranjal. So I have selected the mode of payment as a online through integrated payment gateway. Now I have to mention the fees. For example, I have to mention the fees as a 10 rupees, and you need to confirm the same fees that you have mentioned in the enter fees in NIR. If I have to mention the 11, then there is a confirmation check. The confirmed fees in INR must be equal to the enter fees in INR. So once I mentioned the fees, then I need to click on the save button. If you want to provide any additional remarks with the payment, so you can mention it here. Otherwise, you can simply click on the save button. So once I click on the save button, the application has been processed successfully, and you can see here this particular application is approved for payment. And till the payment has not been completed by the respective applicant, this particular action button is showing like there is a freeze button process. So you can
yes. Just a moment. আপোনালোকে kindly fee waived online payment আৰু cashত কি transaction number দিব? Well, these are very simple things. আপোনালোকে cash transaction যদি লৈছে তাত receipt number যেটো হ'ব সেইটো দিব, money receipt number দিব. So these are things which you can keep asking in the chat later, but now this is the critical process which has been shown now. Please, I do request humbly that please go through the process very, very carefully. Otherwise, I mean, it will be difficult. So please concentrate on the process. Yeah, Mohsin, please proceed.
Okay. So there are some filters also available, like you can filter it by the admission offered, offer accepted, offer declined, admission granted, application cancelled on applicant request, like this. So this particular application is approved for payment. So I'm going on the applicant side. So once I click on the applicant side and refresh this page, so here you can see this particular application is approved for payment, and there is a pay admission fee button enabled, and there is a fee like earlier there is showing 5 rupees. Now it has been shown as a 10 rupees, and the payable amount is also shown as a 10 rupees.
Mohsin, just a moment again. To suppose this pay admission fee, to jodi ako etu bostu lobla there could be some confusion. This pay admission fee will reflect in the students portal only when online integrated payment gateway option is chosen. এইটো যদি আপোনালোকে অনলাইন টো নকৰি পেলাই আপোনালোকে কলেজৰ নিজৰ কিবা এটা any other form of online payment যায়, this will not be visible. There is no harm in going through your college gateway as well. It is preferred that you go through online because for in case of event of cancellation and all of that, this will be a very seamless process. But this link will be system to system integration between both the admission portal and the admin portal. This connect is only there only in case of the online integrated payment gateway. Hence, it is called the integrated payment gateway. Okay. Yes, proceed, please. Awesome.
Yeah. So once I clicked on the pay admission fee, so it will go to the particular payment mode. Like there is a form number, program, the admission category, and the status, and the fee that I need to pay. And there is a payment gateway which has been integrated.
Just a moment again here. So yaad jodi apnaloke etia for example online payment gateway college 8 kunba student admission loisile. For example, college 8 admission lole 7,460 rupees payment korile. So tar pasot next admission they have cancelled the admission. They've got an offer from college B. They have cancelled the admission. for students, and if the payment was done using the online gateway, then what will happen is college B admission loy they will have to cancel the admission and then again take admission in college B. যদি তেনেকুৱা হয় তেতিয়া কি হ'ব যে ফার্স্ট কলেজ এর পৰা যেটা ক্যান্সেল কৰিব, once they cancel from college A, that amount which the student has made a payment in the first college, that will be returned to his virtual wallet. And then next time college B will enter the same amount, 7460 for science. Let's say BSc science or admission, 7460 they have entered. So তেনেকুৱা ক্ষেত্ৰত for the student it will show as fee 0 because G2 amount তেওঁলোকে already first pay কৰি থৈছে, এইখন কলেজত একেটাই amount হয়, সেইকাৰণে for them the thing will show as 0, but they will click on payment gateway যেটা click কৰিব automatically তেওঁলোকৰ যেটো payment আসিলে wallet, that will move from that wallet to the new college B, where they are getting their admissions granted. So it will be a very very seamless process if it is done through the gateway. Yes, Mohsin, abhi aage बढ़.
Okay, so this is the payment gateway. Payment gateway SDFC Collect has been integrated for the payment purpose. So I need to click on the payment gateway. There is a pay admission fee declaration that applicant needs to read out all the declaration very well and then click on the checkbox that I understood and above rules and I'm sure that I want to proceed for payment of fee. They need to mention here as a confirm. Confirm. So exactly this confirm will be mentioned here. If I'm going to mention confirm, then it will be showing as a enter confirm to continue. So I need to click on the accept button.
Capital C এ ভৰাব লাগিব, exactly ওপৰত যেটো লিখা আছে that has to be typed so that there is no error from students.
Then I need to click on the accept button. So as I already made the payment in this particular application, so here you can see this is for testing purpose, I think. So that's why I'm going to offer another application. In just a moment. So I'm going to process this particular application. So like there is already granted the payment. So just a moment.
So ইয়াত আপোনালোকে তেনেকে মানে যেতিয়া আপোনালোকে multiple হেৰি হ'ব, so we can till Mohsin sets this, we can take some questions from the chat box. From the last, we've got a question: what will be the case when a student is selected no for fee waiver at a time of application, but she or he wants to avail fee waiver at a time of admission? That is why that update option against the fee waiver that is given, so that যদি কিছুমান student update নকৰিলেও so that can be updated.
Okay, so again, I'm going to process the admission. So just coming back. So if I need to click on the process button, like the admission as a provisional admission, approved for payment. Pranjal ji, am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Audible. Please proceed.
So I have to mention the amount here. Click on save button. So like you have seen the approve for payment this particular application. Coming back to this particular. So here you can see the pay admission fee button has been enabled for this particular application. So click on the pay admission, go to the payment HDFC collect. So it will redirect me to the payment gateway. So here I can pay it through the UPI app or the credit card or debit card. So whatever mode that I need to prefer, I can pay it here. I can click on the show QR code.
So ইয়াত চাব আপোনালোকে তেওঁ 10 টকা অলৰেডি পে কৰি থৈছিলে নেক্সট এতিয়া ফিট আকৌ 10 টকা আহিছে but when they proceed to pay that now you can see what happens. Yes, please proceed.
So I am paying the amount here. So once the payment has been successful, then the admission automatically granted.
Often there is okay, there's certain queries that are coming. So first thing about whether they will be able to, if they mistakenly accept the admission offer, will they be able to withdraw? Yes, there will be an option to withdraw that. Second, if the student requests cancel her admission in round 2 or in subsequent rounds, will that option be available? If the student requests admission, it has been decided that it has been taken at a higher level that students, when they decide to cancel their admission and wish to take the second offer, so they will just click on cancel admission and the admissions will stand cancelled on the spot. Okay, so that students are not under any kind of situation, so that they, once they click on cancellation during the second merit list round, immediately the admission will get cancelled and the student will be able to take admission in the different offer. But remember, there could be also a situation where if the student is already admitted in the first merit list and the student has not got any offer in the second merit list, then the cancelled admission will not show. because the student has not got multiple options and will not show. So this is the payment which has been done. Payment was successful.
So here you can see the payment has been successfully received. And now I am going to the my payment section. So here you can see the print payment slip. So earlier there was payment that I have paid, but it has not been successful. That's why it is showing not paid. But this particular transaction that I have done, this is shown as a paid. So they can also see the print payment slip. Okay, so this is the payment slip that I have paid the fees for this particular application, the name of the applicant, the program, and the transaction status and the transaction number. So I need to show you one more thing here. So for example, in such cases, if there is a network error or something like unfailed unsuccessful transactions, so it means there are some network issues or there are some issues in the UPI apps. Like, so there is an option check payment status. So applicant can click on the check payment and they can check the payment if the transaction has not been. So I have already paid the transaction. So that's why it is showing like transaction has been failed. Please try again later. So it will show the respective status. What is the status of the particular transaction which has been made by the applicant. So now I'm going back to the dashboard and go to the my admission offers. And here you can see the admission has been granted and the other offers has been cancelled. If any of the applicant admitted in any of the particular application, then the other offers automatically cancelled.
So if you
This
have
is
got multiple offers, so you have accepted one of the offer. Till you accept that offer, you have the chance to revoke that acceptance. But once the admission is granted against your acceptance of the particular offer, then the other offers will stand cancelled. And there would be no cancellation of the admissions granted in the first merit round. So then the cancellation window will only open up in the second merit list round. But provided here also there is a condition, if the student is admitted to a particular form, to a particular application, and then has not got any offer, any further offers, so in that case, the cancellation will not show up. The cancellation will only show if the student has got an additional offer in the second merit list. One or more offers in the second merit list, only then the cancellation will show.
okay, Pranjalji. So this is the process for approving the payment or for granting the admission from the applicant side or from the admin side. So I hope everyone has seen the entire process and they can do the process smoothly. So
Yes. So there are some questions. Mohsin, you can please look at the chat briefly.
yeah, just a second, Pranjali. So Pranjalji, you can do one thing. You can take up all these questions and prepare a response accordingly and send it to the groups because there are lots of questions that they have
Yes,
asked,
yes.
and I think there are the repeated questions.
Yes.
Okay,
So on
so
this thing about acceptance, that once the offer is accepted, they can revoke the offer. On that, you can kindly give your points. And if the domicile status is marked as no, yes, both you can update, both the fee status as well as domicile status. Okay, you can put your questions to all, and then we'll uh, give a reply to all the questions that has come in the chat.
So, as I see in the chat box, there are such queries regarding the revoke of the offer and the cancellation. So, I'm going to answer both the queries. The first query is like revoke the admission offers. So, the revoke just mentioned as a withdraw application on the applicant side. So, only the applicant allowed to revoke his offer if they accepted incorrectly or by mistakenly, so they can withdraw their application on the particular form number, and rest of the offers they can accept. Okay. Then there is a another query like cancellation. So cancellation will only allowed in the uh, second round of admission process. So cancellation button only showing for those applicants who got the offer in the second round. Okay. So with that, I think that's all from my side, Pranjalji. So if you want to say anything, you can, Sanjay sir, madam.
So thank you. So we